That, dear friends, is an Oliboi donut. That's right, you heard me correct. That's an Oliboi donut. That's a raspberry glazed donut. And these donuts are freshly made to order. They're fried here. All the ingredients are everything's made here. The glaze is made here. The dough is made here. Everything is cooked fresh. And that's why I'm here. So hang on. Well, try my best to wrap this up. I got something I got a lot of things I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of things I'm going to do. But first, I have to finish at least that. Let's see. There you go. There, get a nice shot of it. Hey, Evan. Great to see you. Well, Evan, I'm going to talk about that shortly. But before I do, I'm going to eat this. Now, I think it's kind of rude for me to pop it in my mouth in front of everybody. And I'm going to have to, swig some coffee. But what the heck? Here we go. What's the expression? Over the teeth and past the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes. Mmm. 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 That was probably more than I should have popped into my mouth at one time. Now, I'll put on me glasses. Oh, thank you, Evan, I did. And as you can see here, I have freshly brewed Oliboi coffee. And this is in the city of Tustin, which is not far from where I live. And the coffee's very, very good. Freshly brewed, like everything else, it's made to order. Oh, that's so good. As some of you know, I've been ill with the flu for quite a while. In fact, this is the sixth week I've been sick. That's hard to say. And I'm not over it yet, frankly, but I am better. In fact, as you can see, can you see this? Can you see how grizzly I've become? I'm looking like an old fella. But, and you can tell, that I think, can you see it? I haven't cut my hair in 6 weeks. Not that there's much to cut. But, that's neither here nor there. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the coffee in the car. And then we're going to go for our walk, because we're going to do some exploring. Yeah, because I don't want to carry the coffee cup around with me as we walk. We're going to be going on about a 20-minute journey. Maybe more, maybe less, I'm not sure yet. It all depends on what we find. I have some ideas, but we'll have to wait and see. Hang on one second, I'm going to throw this away. Okay, so we're going to go to the car, put this away, and then we're going to continue our live stream. So give me one moment to get all situated, and off we go. So, Evan, without tipping off too much about where you live, where do you live? In other words, don't give away any private information, but, what state, how's the weather, that sort of thing. Hang on here. I'm going to open up the car. All right. All right. There we go. So now, put the coffee in here and I'll reheat this later. All right, now, trying to decide what I'm going to do. It's feeling kind of warm, so maybe I'm going to... Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put I won't get rid of the jacket, but I will wrap it around my waist, so if it gets cold, I'll be ready, though I don't think so. It's warming up a bit. It was like, when I woke up this morning, it was 60 degrees in the house. Can you believe that? 60 degrees. And it's been hitting about 45, 47 in the mornings where I live. And for Californians, for Californians, at least where I live, that's that's pretty cold. All right, hang on. All right, there's that. Lock the door. All right, make sure everything's all set up. Who else? Let's see. You're rating where you're at. So are you like, are you in the West Coast, Midwest? Are you in the East Coast, roughly? Oh, I still lock that, don't I? Come on, there you go. Ah, there we go. That does it. You know, maybe I do want to, I don't know. Part of me says I shouldn't even bother taking the, part of me says I shouldn't even bother taking this damn thing with me, but I just know I'll with hell of it. You know what? I'm gonna put it in the car. If I'm cold, I'm cold, and that's the way it goes. Now, for you people who are new to my channel, my name is UFO Bob. You can tell by the name on the hat. And I started out about 13 years ago. Hang on. Let's get all the business out of the way first. There we go. So door is locked. Yep. All right. We're good to go. So hang on. There we go. Ah, that's better. All right. So I started the channel 13 years ago, and at the time, the original concept was much different than what you see today. I originally started out, well, first of all, it was just, I don't want to say a joke, but I'm a photographer and a videographer by trade. I had a brick and mortar operation for 10 years in Costa Mesa, California. And wait, I am waiting. Don't tell me to wait. I had a brick and mortar operation in Costa Mesa. And at the time I had bought a green screen. Oh, that's right, Evan. And sorry, I didn't remember, but I'll try to remember next time. Okay, good news. So I bought a green screen to do a project for myself and for a client, and I was learning how to use it. All right, now I'll tell you what, because we got traffic, I gotta be careful, pay attention so I don't get run over. That wouldn't do us any good. I don't know, maybe that'd give me a lot of views, huh? All right. Now, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the area that I'm in, because I think that's much more interesting. There you go. Anyways, as I was saying, so I had the green screen set up. I was just goofing around, and I lapsed into doing a character. I like to do crazy voices. I started talking like that. Howdy folks, it's UFO Bob, and I got one question for you. You see that car down the road? That's actually a cleverly disguised alien shuttlecraft. And I was just goofing around. And I started doing shows based around this character. And that was fun, but it was labor intensive. So over the years, I've managed to, well, not managed, I deliberately chose to retool my channel. And so here I am, and doing live streaming. Oh, alas, all the way from England. Look at that, I'm going to cross here. I'll probably get in trouble. Hang on here, I don't want to get run over, but speaking of England, right across the street is a old-fashioned, what I would call an old-fashioned English. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. I'm getting a notification that there's no reception here. This really sucks. Let's see what happens. So, look at that, alas. Style. This is very, very British. I hope you're getting this because I'm saying transmission is interrupted because of poor connection. And this is what's frustrating me about doing live streaming. It used to be I could stream out here without problem. And lately, no matter what I do, where I go, I get this problem. So if this doesn't transmit properly, I'll check it when I get home. Fortunately, I'm recording a copy that's going directly to my phone, and I can repost it later, and then you can see a good copy of it. Now, Tustin is a city that's been around for about 100 years. And in fact, I wanted to do a story about it. But today, we're just going to walk around and explore it, because this is a pretty neat city. And I like the old town portion of Tustin because it's quaint. And it's got lots of restaurants. In fact, here's another one. Let's see, what is this place? Look at that. See? There you go. Now, I hope, hey, Nosh, you're here. Outstanding. That's wonderful. And working with the Tustin Museum to get some old photographs of the history, and eventually I will do an edited version about the history of Tustin here, probably later this summer when the weather's a little bit better. That's right, alas. Yay, red phone box. So now, okay, across the street we go. I'm glad that at least we're getting some transmission. So again, it says transmission is unstable due to weak network connection. Yeah. Well, at least hopefully it's still alive enough that we can get through this, and I'll probably end up, like I said, reposting this. Now, going back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream about being sick. This is pretty neat. See, look at these buildings. I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted, but I love the architecture. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, that building's at least 100 years old, probably about 1929, maybe even 1924. You know, I mean, it's very, very snazzy on the inside. Now, I can't go inside and show you anything because of the music. In fact, I want to get out here. I don't want to take any chances of getting copyright strikes. Okay. And look, what a wonderful open field. You never see open fields in this part of the world, do you? All right, enough of that silliness. So, going back to the flu. The weird thing about this flu is that it hits you in waves. As I said, I've been sick for at least 6 weeks. I'm still not completely over it. But I'm feeling well enough to get out and about and to share with you. And what I was saying is that, you know, when I first got sick, I thought I dodged the bullet. I was only sick for 2 weeks and I felt pretty good. And then boom, it hit me again. And then I coupled through work for about a week. And then, you know, I felt good again. And, you know, the cycle kept going. Now, compared to how I felt last week, I feel much better. Hang on there for folks. Got some skateboarders going by. Check it out. That's pretty cool. So, I hope I get the feeling the transmission is really screwed because I'm still seeing unstable due to weak network. It sucks. All right. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably just calling it a day. I'm sorry because I really wanted to be outside live with you and you know, share this. There's so much. Well, I like the name of this one, Four Crows, but it shows a horse. That's interesting. Still, it's pretty neat looking. And you can see, you know, some of the other old buildings here across. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be keeping my commitment, or at least I'm going to try not to. Ooh, this is neat looking. What is this? What are we at here? This is Tustin. Oh, this is the Tustinarian Museum. See what I mean? Here's Pythia. Thank you. Knights of Pythia building. Is this the building? Where exactly is that building located in relationship to where we are now?
You're standing right in here.
So that's where I'm standing. It's right there. That's where I am at, guys. And what year is this? Do you know?
We figure from the cars, probably late 40s.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, late 40s. So no, but down here, now that looks like it's in the 20s easily.
Could be.
Yeah. So, and then down here, highway projects. So this is neat stuff. This will be part of the edited story I'm going to do on the history of Tustin. But yeah, this is very, very lucky we bumped into this, because I have only been in touch with them by phone and on the internet. And God, there's just too much here. There's just oranges particularly. That's why it's called Orange County. And these are some of the old crates from that era, and scales, and you know, I got
good, beautiful crate labels.
Which one? This one here.
The horse.
Tustana. Oh,
Butterfly with
oh yeah.
book of labels.
Yes. That, in fact, you want to stick with me, you can tell me more. Anyways, these labels were on the packing boxes, and they are now collector items. People collect these, and they go for some pretty good money. Hey, Scorpion, you made it. I am doing much better, thank you, sir. And you can see it here, early business, 1870 to 1895, then to 1912 to 1926. And look at this, is a switchboard here. And I don't even know if any of you young people would even know what this is. But back in the day, they would have an operator locally sit here, and somebody would call into a number and they would say, I want to talk to so-and-so, and that would be routed to the individual. So you can see the names on here, you know? And
Somebody was playing around their actor and actresses' names and their real names.
there are some actresses? Who?
And their real names.
Oh, and the real names. Oh, hey, look at that. Look, oh, hey, guys, look at this. Okay, you got, can you see that? David Bowie. And the real names, David Jones.
Clark Gable.
Vincent. Well, I'm trying to get the ones the young ones will know, and then I'll come back to Clark. You and I know the Clark.
Right, I don't know those.
Okay, you have Vin Diesel. Who do you have? Omar Sharif. He was a famous actor in the 60s and 70s. Stevie Wonder, Natalie Portman, Tina Turner, Robert Blake. Let's see, who else? Hulk Hogan. So, you know, they're having fun with it. So. Now over here, look at this. Look at this old fire truck. So, oh man, this is so cool. Brandania, you're here, outstanding. God, full house, this is great. Can you imagine this is what they were using to put out fires back in the day? It is, it's a very cool museum. Oh man, I am stoked. And it seems that the network is doing better than I expected. And again, if it looks like crap, I'm going to delete the live stream and I will repost this version of it. You know, could you imagine having to put out a fire with this stuff? You know, compared to, you know, the kind of equipment we have here. Look at this, old fire helmets and hats and police. You know, oh look! In fact, there's a picture of that very same engine with its volunteer crew. Yeah, a lot of the services were volunteer back in the day. And let's see, what else do we got here to show you? We'll just keep going, kind of like. I hope this is not, you know. I like history. I'm not a history buff. Summer. Ah, Breeze, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. Hey, Susan, you're here too. Wonderful. Again, look at this engine, how simple it is by comparison to the engines that we have today. I love it. And of course, you know, for whatever reason, I should look up in the history, trucks. Why, I do not know, but I will find out. Okay. Oh, this is another thing. In the 50s, this is another one of the stories I'm planning to do. This is the old LTA, lighter than air facility that was burned down just in the last year or two. It's really a damn shame. But this was a historic property, so they couldn't build on it. But you know, now that it's burned down, well, that just leaves it wide open for somebody to come in and scoop up all this valuable land. You know, but that's a whole nother story. And here they help them out because they're helping me out. And what have we here? It looks like we may have an astronaut who's related to Tustin. Do we have an astronaut that's related to Tustin?
Graduated from Tustin High. Right.
Okay, so here you go, guys. This person is David Liesma, and he graduated from a high school in Tustin in 1967. He's an astronaut, and then here you see him.
He did a couple spacewalks.
Oh, he did a couple spacewalks. That's pretty neat, guys. See, Tustin has got this rich history. I can't wait to do the edited story on this, and not just a live stream. This is so cool. All right, guys, well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to spill all the beans at once. I think I'm going to fly on out and wrap up the stream, and I've gone longer than I had planned. I want to thank these two people who I've not met before.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. And you'll be. I'm in touch with one of the other ladies with the History Museum here, because I'm doing an edited story about the history of Tustin from beginning to end. And I didn't even know where the museum was. I don't live that far. I'm only.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Well,
we talked to Donna.
Well, hopefully I can help a little bit in spreading the word.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Give them away goodbye to my crew, and we'll see you next time. And you are Janice and Tim. All right, Janice and Tim. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, one more thing, guys. You see that? You don't know what that is. That's what's called a smudge pot. When I was a boy, during the wintertime, when there was freezing weather or near freezing weather, they would fill these with a special fuel that would heat up and make the air around the oranges warm so they wouldn't, be destroyed. So that was a pretty neat thing back in the day as a kid. Yes. Wait.
Are you turned off?
No, not yet. I'm not going. I'm wrong.
I was going to say there was a question on Jeopardy as to which one of our presidents had to deal with smudge pots.
Yeah.
So you can think about that.
Oh, I will. Okay, guys, that got another little piece of inside information I didn't have before. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and we will wrap up. No, I'm going to go to the corner. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to swing this around. Oh, not yet. Because I want you to see how bustling now this area is. Look at this, huh? There you go. And, so that's our live stream for the day. I'm going to swing this around for a moment and say to y'all. Thank you all for showing up and watching today's stream. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still congested. I still have a cough. I'm still, I get tired much easier than I used to. But come hell or high water, come hell or high water, I will continue to stream at least once a week. So until then, this is UFO Bob, giving you a last view of the area. In fact, let's see if we can't get a shot of the mountains there in the background, because back there is the Santa Ana Mountain. Let's see, can you see it there? Yeah, you can kind of see it. So oh, wait a minute. I've got to say it. If you enjoyed the video, do you mind giving me a thumbs up? Leave a comment. Tell me, anything. I don't care. Just leave a comment. Say boo, boo, boo. Subscribe and all that good stuff. And I have a Discord server. I will put the link in the description box below when I get back home. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.